Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Assassin's Creed Revelations. So, we've been standing here doing nothing for about 9 minutes just so that I can free up an assassin to assign to this den. Apparently, this guy has already been applied to someplace or something. I guess each of these characters have a specific weapon that they prefer, and so I'm gonna take this crossbow lady, and the crossbow people seem like they all, well, we'll just take this one and assign him, her, whatever. But before we talk to him and do the Master Assassin mission, let's skip all of these and see if there's one last thing to do. Well, with the exception of Rhodes, all the cities are now here. So the best thing I can imagine I want to do is try to get the most amount of experience, and I can do that by sending groups of people to defend the scholar and increase my control. I guess we'll try and see if we can increase our control of Alexandria to 100%. And I'll probably need one assassin slot in the city. What does that mean? Wonder. Income per city. Let's see if we can just kind of get all of these elements done and see what that does to Alexandria, if that does anything. Meanwhile, time for another half of a Master Assassin mission.
In all your wanderings, have you heard the name Lysistrata?
The drama by Aristophanes.
Not quite. She is a local actress named for the character in that play.
I have not.
Will you walk with me? We have a small problem.
So half the time they either want to talk to you, then make you walk, or they want to just start you walking and they want to talk to you, start you walking and talk as you walk. The thespian. So in Assassin's Creed 2 we had special Templar
We fear she is responsible for the disappearance of several eminent men throughout the Empire.
But you have no proof?
Not yet, but today we may. There she is, and she has company. I will tail her from the street. You take to the rooftops. Take note of anything suspicious.
Bene.
So I'm supposed to be following her from the rooftops. Which is harder to do than you might imagine. Protect your apprentice. Again. So my apprentice is getting attacked by people, and I suppose I'm supposed to.
Selametle for now, then. How did you get?
So I'm supposed to be watching this lady, I think, as she's wandering around. If she really is a Templar, as I guess that is the idea. There you go. And we assassinate these guys. She doesn't act much like a Templar. And all these ladders seem conveniently placed to try to encourage me to jump down. What are you doing up here though? Aren't you supposed to be on the ground? Wasn't like the mission has changed without it telling me. I don't know where our target is, but apparently the timer was only going to start after a certain point. Why didn't we just both be on the rooftops? There you go. Why don't you just fall and I fall? How about that? That works too. You decide to go wherever you want, I'll keep my eyes on the ground. These are horribly plotted out, horribly thought out missions. Why not give me just a full path to follow? And don't make me go into Eagle Vision to follow it. Just say you have to follow this path. Particularly right now, since the Animus system is a little bit buggy because of Desmond being a little bit buggy in the head. You could just say you can't go this way, you can't go that way. To be fair though, I guess we haven't really run into any memories so far that looks obviously gated off, where like it feels like I could go one direction or the other direction in any way. It's probably not true. If I get too far away from the target, I imagine I will fail. While we're here, just in the memory, we'll purchase this. And so my assassin's up there, and they are there.
Not today. Mentor! She disappeared!
We can find her if we hurry.
So she's somewhere here. Where'd she go? Where is she? Where are you hiding? Come on. And it's even quieter in this scenario.
Forgive me, Mentor. I attacked too soon with too much distance between us. I should have stopped that witch.
To live is to learn. Take this lesson to heart and clear your mind. You will have another chance.
So I wasn't supposed to let my apprentice get hurt, and I did. Oh well. Another half-finished story. The idea here, of course, is that they're trying to impose that it really does take some skill and training and practice to be a master assassin, even though both Altair and Ezio as characters didn't really require any of that. Like, they were master assassins from the word go. There was definitely time jumps, however. Not so much with Ezio though. Ezio, you start the game in Assassin's Creed 2 with Ezio being born, and you skip to his youth, and by the time you see him in his most youthful form that's shown, he is still, he has like all the ability and agility that you would ever need. And he gets some more weapons and items throughout Assassin's Creed 2. But I don't recall if anybody even taught him about the eagle vision as far as an element, or if he just always had it. There's another chest. Let's see. Take some money. I have ridiculous amounts of money anyways. That system never paid off in any of the Assassin's Creed games. Just having annoying people run up to ask for money, to beg, throw it on the ground. In kind of a mean and spiteful way, honestly. By the way, the hook jump's not really necessary in this game. Like, you could have easily had the player not learn that as an ability until memory 4 or 5. Go on to this bank, and there should be a considerable amount of money in this bank. Otherwise, I may be not in the right position. Must be over here. 6,687.
Alçaklar.
I have enough money now. But I'm trying to see if maybe this is 250. This is the reverse stealing we've heard about. So it's about 200 over. So here, let's ask this question. If I was to do this, they don't even care anymore. I can steal hundreds of dollars from people and then be completely forgiven by throwing $10 on the ground. Jeez, if only that worked in the real world. treasure chest. Looks like it's glitching over. Well, it wasn't a treasure chest, but it's close enough. Hopefully I can unlock the buildings. Let's see, do I have any... I don't know if I even have anything to do right now. Alexandria. Attack a Templar hideout. And gonna try and just see if I can exhaust everything in the city. I imagine new missions will just constantly appear. Of course, it is also questionable how you can have over 100% assassin control. The fact that there are some... A new map is available. Interesting. Well, if I can get a new map that would point me to the last remaining treasure chests or the last remaining animus things, that would be perfect. Because I was just about to say, it doesn't look like... I didn't mean to do that. It's funny that it made the assassin sound like I stabbed that lady. I did not stab that lady. I did not hit the X button. Alright. Faction building. Maybe I can afford to form a Constantine, but I bet I can't. Or Constantinople. I need to turn all of these into thieves guilds. All the empty faction buildings. So I can hire more thieves. There's nothing really in the game that points to that being the right move. Other than it being the first one of the three options. It's not really much of a thieves' headquarters. By the way, if thieves are hanging out flags. So I also want to keep out an idea for a bookstore. Keep an eye out for it. I'm probably about to get stabbed. This would be 29,000. I don't have that much. So that didn't work. Next location for the next treasure chest. That might be all the blacksmiths. Nope, one more. I think there's probably going to be a collection of everything. Like one more blacksmith, one more bookstore, one more tailor. Just because I think over here we've got an entire collection. But right now, this bookstore.
We are with you, friend. Not that bad! We're losing him!
Where's the indicator? Where I'm supposed to be?
Excuse for such a recklessness.
All of them.
Yeah, there used to be people on the street that would grab the guards and hold them back and allow you to escape. That element hasn't been around in this game. Nor the scholars in the white robes. They haven't been around since Assassin's Creed 1.
And that bitch isn't getting up.
And you throw $10 worth of coins down, but somehow that equates to more than 10 coins being on the ground. So maybe you're throwing pennies on the ground. Here we have what looked like a glitchy shadow, but actually is just a slightly awkward pile of dirt. Any more chests? Nope. I'm having to zoom in quite a lot to make sure I'm not missing anything on the map. And we're going in circles, and we're wasting time. The game itself is built around the idea of wasting a certain level of time. However, because that's the only way I'm going to... Wow, everything I have is full. So let's go ahead and make some more bombs if we can. Skip messages. Like, why we couldn't do that one, I don't know. Plus 10%. Oh, because it requires money. Some of these require money to... I did not realize that I was investing money into this. That sucks. Let's see, I need another 200. Assassins may now be applied to a den. Seriously, are these guys backing up too? Like the guards? The guards are backing up. That seems really ridiculous.
Yes, keep at them.
And the mercenaries are like, yes, keep doing it. So I only have 106 gold, so buying this bookstore wasn't helpful.
Look at this copy of Gardenier's Great Incoherence. See the delicate script?
We have some new treasure maps. Ah, the memoir pages. For 10,000, I can now purchase all the memoir pages.
Next time, then, sir.
I am happy to do that. I don't know what the memoir pages are or what they do, but I'll be happy to purchase them. However, to purchase this place, I would need 2,000. That's not realistic. Unless I could go to a bomb black market and sell things. We'll see. Where's the black market bomb salesman? Here? So you can only buy from them.
I'll be around.
That's what I thought. And I don't think I have actually any cash. If I was to run to the bank. But that's kind of in the general direction we need to go anyway, so we'll move. Getting that map would be very efficient. I don't want to have to add 2 or 3 hours of gameplay to running around the city one more time. I also need to fast travel and move to the bomb maker tutorial sections. There we go.
Business well concluded.
So now I have some cash. Not particularly as much as I would have liked, but a decent amount nonetheless.
You belong down below with the rebel.
Here's a good point. These hanging clotheslines never do anything. They're not there so that you could swing on them and have a more graceful fall to the ground, which this game needs something like that. Hay bales are fine for very large jumps, certainly, but they don't work when you want to continue with some forward momentum.
I have saltpeter and sulfur dust.
And these guys that are hanging bread have bread on there. Like bread. This guy's here that you can just knock the bread down and irritate them. They don't mean anything. To hire these guys. See if I can target anybody.
I'm going.
That's not what I meant to push. Look on the map. So our fast travel spot is either here or run to this and see if we can buy this. And I can tell you almost certainly we can't afford to buy this or this. So this is where we're going. I'm going to try and stay on the ground so that I can run into some guards. Here we've got some guards. Oh. But my mercenaries are taking so long. Fight those guys for me. I think I probably used them as much as I can. Is there a way on top of this? Possibly, possibly not. Where's the fast travel spot? It's not the round one. That's the square one. Seems almost like the round one was going to be something at some point. And the Grand Bazaar is where we're going. We only have a couple more of these bomb tutorial missions, but we'll still have reason to go back unless it unlocks the ability to sell bomb parts somewhere else. Here we go.
Yes, indeed. I am also a great fan for big nose and practice.
Here we go. And through. They really needed to put the fast travel point right here. That would have made all the sense in the world. Why did this lady... Why did that lady just jump from the roof there?
I have been after his associate.
I have no idea. More missions. What's funny is these Mediterranean defense actions feel like they would actually make a place like Alexandria overly set up and, well, I can't do rescue the hostages right now. So we've got everything except for rescue the hostages. And 20%, 20%, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130% assassin control added after doing all of these missions. We'll see what happens. Of course, that took about 10,000 gold. So items. We're at 13,000 to start. I'm not getting a lot of sticky pouches. A lot of phosphorus. Or up to 30,000. Selling all of this. It almost feels like a clicker game type of mechanics. I'll just get here and get some more impact shells. So that gave me 3 of something. So 3 impact shells, tripwire, and I'm gonna take this because that's my only option. This and this. And craft the bomb. Now we have tripwire bombs. And I just got an achievement for Craft Maniac. These Uplay achievements, I guess, actually do apply to something though, don't they? Because they give me those Uplay points that are very necessary for every other Uplay game to have the full experience of a game. It's like selling cars, basically, is what Ubisoft was doing. This game will have the air conditioning and the windshield wipers
used to place
and all the
east at the top of
extras
their maps.
costing more.
They assumed that heaven lay in that direction, beyond Cathay, because that is where the sun appeared every morning. What convenient simplicity, no? With heaven and earth, glass spheres in the sky, and the earth at the center of the universe. Ha! What a load of horse piss. Ah, but you are not here to philosophize. What are you looking at?
It's a little early in
I need
the
a simple but
history
effective
for
means of
anybody
distraction.
to argue against
Then this is the bomb for
geocentrism.
you.
The idea of
It's a
the
nice
Earth being
loud
at the
burst,
center of the solar
luring
system
all soldiers within earshot right to the source.
for the universe.
Have fun.
They're giving this guy good dialogue, good speech. Create at least 2 conflicts between factions with different guards each time. Head to the destination. So we're doing cherry bombs this time. Throw a cherry bomb under the Houchocks to distract the nearby guards. Cherry bombs, hear it, and that let my assassin escape. Well, how would you know? Like, how would you know your assassins are hiding in the hay bale? That implies that there's some kind of special ability. All guards, whether Ottoman or Byzantine, will investigate the cherry source. They really haven't even been explaining the idea that there were different types of guards. Like, that honestly has not come up at all. I'm trying to see if there's even a place I can find some more guards before. Nope, I really don't even see any more guards, so I'm not going to get full synchronization. And frankly, I don't care enough. Boy, is this hidden. I have no idea where we are in the map, by the way. So is that why some guards seem like they don't even care if I'm in a place? This isn't brightly lit Romani area. Sulfur is now available at the shop. All tutorial missions for the diversion board have been completed. Interesting. Really? Is that true? Well, let's see. I'm not sure if I've purchased this tailor shop. That would be crazy to go and try and do that right now. We're so close to the main story memory. I guess we're gonna risk it. So the main memory, sequence 3, has 2 memories left. So I can do the next one and I'll be fine, as long as it doesn't force me into that. We've recruited all of the important recruit assassin missions, which I guess that probably means we won't ever recruit any more assassins. Like I haven't seen anything on the map that says recruit an assassin. So we may not finish this memory in time, but let's just go ahead and start it. Again, open air. A little surprised. And actually, different styles of buildings and elements. With these wagon houses, because the Romani are gypsies, basically. Same thing. Got a decent amount of gold. Let's see what this lady wants.
I have seen happier men at the gallows.
Crack wise elsewhere, Effendim. Today the Byzantines stole half a year's worth of coin from us.
Mi dispiace. Can I help?
Perhaps. For centuries, my people have been slandered and insulted, labeled witches and warlocks. Well, so be it. We will not run from these lies anymore, but embrace them. Encourage these rumors, for it is better to be infamous than ignored.
I like the sound of that.
It didn't work
Here
out
is
too
my
well.
plan. Every man who touched that chest of coins must die, but discreetly, as if cursed by a pagan hex. The Romani curse becomes our blessing. Perhaps then people will leave us be.
So, poison all your targets while blending in with the Romanis. We haven't even used poison, so we'll have to figure it out. Let's see, poison darts here, poison blade here. Poisonous weapons allow you to create commotion around you. Like, the game didn't even tell us. Or switch us to the poison itself. Do we go through the door or do we go over the wall? Guess we go over the wall.
Agree.
I'm in a mission. I've hired these guys.
How can we help?
I'll hire these girls instead. I really don't think it adds too much to the game, the fact that they're slow and they can't keep up with you. It just seems kind of wasteful. Wasting the player's time. We should have one more tailor shop, I believe. So we're supposed to hire this group.
Agreed.
And all the remaining spies moving in. And my hands are off the controllers, except for controlling the camera now. If I see a target far away,
Looks like another long one, eh, George? Perhaps we should look in on that Xedi, madame. See how her girls are doing.
I assume that they're not wanting me just to kill all of these people, but specific targets.
I am convinced several of you have neglected your annual checkup.
Yeah, it does very much feel like they're tempting me to kill people or get caught. Notice how he's just locked into walking right behind the lady in the back, and they cannot figure it out.
Yes, we're with you.
Let's see.
What will you spend the money?
Hold Y to aim towards your dogs.
Maybe a bath?
Let's see.
What is happening? Is he in?
Wait.
Leave him. He cannot stay.
So tell the guard until they remain undetected. You see, these girls are following me, but I'm not in that gray undetected mode. Is that because people will still look at the Romanis, or is it because the whole system just kind of messed up? I think it's because the whole system messed up. I have 17 seconds to get a glimpse of this guy, so let's run this way. Poison the guard and remain undetected. And they're making a special case.
What the hell is going on here? Is it the Romani curse? The what? God help.
Of targeting the right guy, and you can't target anybody inaccurately. Normally, if I was just holding Y, it's a decent chance I would shoot a civilian.
For some reason, she always seems to end up.
Here's a more realistic thought. Instead of thinking a curse, or perhaps thinking that somebody was shooting poison darts at people, maybe it would just be easier to, you know, have some sharp edges with poison on the crate.
Mocking all the good, God-loving values that are the core.
Oops.
The main armies of the Empire are to report.
Really close to the guy.
God preserve me! I was a fool!
Now retrieve the chest.
Haha, the old tricks are always the best. Do be careful, Ezio. I hear that chest is cursed.
Where to, bella donna?
This way. And stay alert.
And are they going to make me actually carry
Have you
this?
heard the term gypsy?
Quite often, see.
Did you know that this word was born from the misapprehension that my people are from Egypt?
You find it offensive?
I find it funny. My people are from Eastern Persia and beyond. Yet, somehow we have become citizens of a land we have never seen.
People are quick to judge and slow to correct themselves.
People are stupid.
Sometimes.
Ezio, the simplest answer is always the best.
So, nice line of dialogue, nice opportunity to teach. It really makes you beg the question. Oh, they're all terrified of the chest and running away. Why not play as a gypsy assassin? Like, why play as anybody besides Ezio? Like, we've had Ezio twice already. We needed a new character, and not
You should count it.
particularly
Make sure everything is
a
there.
Native
You
American
have our
in a
thanks,
totally
Ezio.
different land,
And you can count on us from
and
here on
time.
out.
which
For
is what
anything.
happened in Assassin's
At
Creed
any
3.
time.
Good to know. If I need, say, to borrow some money, I will ask you.
So why would, like, seriously, I don't think I would actually borrow money from them. I assume the inclination there is that they would allow you to spend the night with her. Which, frankly, if this game was only a couple years younger, there would be some element to that where you could hire a prostitute. Fable did that, certainly. Not that Romani and gypsies are all prostitutes or anything. And I guess maybe she was offering herself freely, so the idea of prostitution was wrong anyways.
Come, good people. It is never too late to take care of one's health.
Agreed.
Let's-
New market.
So we've got a decent amount of money. Got some thieves following us, so I can target somebody. I think I'll be able to.
But from where? Have we met before? You won't get away.
Who are you, thieves?
I see him. Go! Go! I'm on there. Lost sight of him. No! I want to leave. Kill him, I'm on there.
Another building unlocked.
Archimedes! Euclid!
We somehow still have 3 bookstores to purchase. So this map is now ours,
A pleasure doing business.
which is helpful. So we can start looking. There's a page here. There's a page that we won't be able to reach here. There's this contested den that we need to deal with. And once we get that contested den done, we can, let's look at how the influence works here. Yeah. There's a couple more buildings to purchase. It's probably time to take on this contested den too, so let's get this page, run to the bank, and then run up this way. In fact, we could probably run to that bank instead of this bank. I really don't see any way that you're going to me somebody to target. Lure those guys away from me. So I get my money out of hiring them. There's all kinds of things. Another one of those. This. And where is this book? It's right in there. Yeah, so there was no chance of me finding it without the map. No way. A second memoir page detected. Found. Really just feels like unfinished content. And from this point to this point, there's nothing to do. And I wish I could remove or change the display. Let's see. Templar, we're on this. Herald's off and officials off. Strategic markers, hiding spots. We can turn those off. Constantinople. Empty faction buildings we need on. Assassin's Den we need on. Let's see. Bomb crafting. Stalkers. Fairies. And Fight Club. Turn those off. Black market dealers, we can turn those off. And once we have everything, let's see. Like that helps clear the map a little bit. I'm glad we can actually do that. But once I have all the medical shops done, I can hide those. All the blacksmiths, I can hide those. Banks, I can hide those. Tailors, I can hide those. And hopefully that would make it a lot easier to know where to go and what to do. And it's really not gonna solve the problem, because a cleaner map doesn't fix the fact that you're going to watch me run for a while, and there's nothing but that. It's like I'm going to run on the ground. If I see a chest, maybe I'll get it. If I see a memory, I'll try and get it. Could have easily poisoned those beggars because I'm not on gold anymore. Restricted site here. I don't know what the deal with the restricted site is. Withdraw money. All the shops. Renovations. And tons of more landmarks.
Stop! Benim çayımda o. Parasını vereceğim.
Alright. Why there is a restricted section here? I have no idea. It must be an entrance to something or something else. Next recording, we'll play the stupid contested den. That'll allow us to buy this bookshop and run around these areas, get all of these, work our way down up through all of this to this point. And I don't know if there's too much more to collect. We very well may just have to fast travel back to the bazaar and see if we can sell some more bomb parts here. Look how much you can zoom out now. Feels like there would be more land. And then this other contested zone we may do in the next recording also. That's an empty faction building. DNA wise, 35.8% done. What is the next, like, we didn't actually see on the map a, like, next memory. I guess it's here. So, as long as we keep in the southern half of the city, we won't start the next memory. And we'll just be left doing all the setup, which is probably not the smartest thing in the world. We're at 72% done with Constantinople. And are we making any real progress on challenges? Well, we will get set 3 done, almost certainly. I need to just keep using arrow storms at every opportunity, and then use assassins in general. So that guild could be at 100% easily. Mercenaries on guards, not really. None of these are really likely to happen because the numbers are just not getting used very much. And then I'm starting to think maybe we won't even get set 2 of bombs. I would need to use, wow, I just realized I'd need to use 32 more bombs in this game. Highly unlikely I'd do that. It's a waste of time. And then the additional memories. There's 2 more sync points. We could get that in the next recording. We're not going to get all of these memory pieces. We could get all of these in the next recording if we focus very heavily on next hour or 2. As far as treasure chests, there's something crazy going on. Like, there's a significant amount of treasure chests that aren't on any map, because there's 18 in the Arsenal district in Capcadia alone, which I haven't gotten any treasure chest. But in Constantine North, there's 4 I haven't found, and that's, I assume, excluding the extra treasure chests. And yeah, we are just taking a lot of time to do a very little, small amount of things. It's kind of dull. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. If you like what I'm doing and want to support me, give me a game on Steam. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.